Hi guys, my name is Dhanashri. I was explained last video what is KNN algorithm theoretically. Into that video, I explained another dataset. Dataset name is social networks ads. How to implement into Jupyter notebook. Nowadays, with the increasing the popularity of social media, more and more people consume news from social media instead of traditional news media. In data detection phase, we receive existing news data approaches from data mining, respective including features, extraction data, and create another model. You know that all the what is KNS stands for. Into that dataset, we have using SQRT function. We assume the value, calculate the value of k, and this k value are used for into that dataset. Find the most of the k numbers or similar to closest points. Find the count of each class in these k points. Classifies the news points as the class which represent the maximum number of times in these k points. In this case, we have import the data set. Just one second, I open the Jupyter notebook. Into that Jupyter notebook, I create another notebook KNN part 2. Into that, we import all the libraries, import NumPy as NP, create alias as name NP, you instead of NumPy you using NP, import Panda as PD, another library name is import MATLAB.pyplot as PLT, instead of MATLAB we are using a PLT as the object, create a data object name is a data, and import the social network add CSV file into our dataset. My file path name is from F drive. Import this social network add CSV file. We have to see the 10 10 rows and columns, first 10 dataset from our data frame. Using data.head command, we are passing 10. We have to see the from 0 to 9. Into our dataset, there are 5 columns. First one is the user ID, second one is gender, third one is age, and fourth one is estimated salary, last one is the purchase. Into that age and estimated salary, these columns are our predicted variable. Another next command is the iloc. Iloc command is used for the finding our index location numbers. Using data.iloc in passing the parameters to colon as a 4, it gives the second column name and 4 column name, gives all the data of these columns from 0 to up to there are 14 rows and 2 columns, age and estimated salary. In our dataset there are 400 rows. 400 rows is there. Another next command, we have to passing the parameters data.iloc colon 2 colon 4 dot values. Dot value is the meaning of that our data is converted into numpy arrays. We see the output is here and the array is passing the values and 19 comma 1900 up to this data is converted into numpy array. Second command is create a new object. X and Y are the two objects that we have to create it here for the calculating the values. X equal to data.iloc passing parameter to column 4 dot values. Next dot shape. This command is give us the number of rows and number of columns. Into our dataset there are 400 rows and 2 columns. Another object is created. Another variable name is created y equal to data.iloc colon -1 dot values y dot shape gives the value number of columns, number of rows here. From our data set, we have to divide this data set into training data and testing data for the cross validation for model selection also. We have to create 4 variable name from to model selection. We have to import the libraries also. From sklearn model selection, import train test split data for the purpose of the training and testing the data. We have to into that our data set 20% data is used for the training data and remaining data is used for the testing data. We have to create 4 variables. Variable name is xtrain, xtest, ytrain, ytest, and passing the parameter train test split data in bracket x comma y, and test size is a 0.20. That is the 20% data is used for the testing, used for the training, and remaining data is used for the testing data. X dot shape gives the value of rows and columns here. Into that x train dot shape. Into that we up to 400 for here. Out of 400, 320 data set is used for the training data, and remaining 80% data is used for the testing data. Another next command is x hyphen test dot shape. That is here 80% 80 comma 2, that is 80% data is used for the 80 data is used for the testing purpose. From next command is the standard scalar. This function, this library from importing from sklearn.processing. Processing is meaning that the how to process our data. Import from standard scalar. This function is used for the find out the distance between 2 points, which having the 2 columns. Is here we give the predict variable name, that is indirect target variable name. How to calculate the difference between age and salary. That's why you using or also importing the sklearn standard scalar function. Create an object of standard scalar class. Scalar is the object of standard scalar class. Scalar equal to passing the importing the function name, standard scalar. Another next command is there are 2 variable column name age and estimated salary. You have to fit transfer into extend data. That is extend equal to scalar dot fit transfer is our passing the function in bracket extend data. Then see the output is here extend equal to, which are converted into numpy arrays. This one is our output to fit transfer function using. Another next command is another variable is created xtest equal to scalar dot fit transfer, passing the xtest parameter here. Xtest. First method, you have to calculate the value of k using sqrt function. We calculate from our data set, calculate the value of k. np.sqrt, passing the parameter extend.shape and index number is 0. Into that, using our data set, we have to calculate the 70 value of k. We have to assume that the value of k equal to 70. Now we are creating a model of k. You have to import from sklearn.neighbors, import kneighbors classifier class name, and you have to create object knn equal to kneighbors classifier, passing the parameters n numbers equal to k. That is n numbers equal to 70. Then our trend model knet dot fit in bracket extend comma ytrain. Then this output is gives the attributes name here. We have to algorithm equal to atolib size equal to 30, metric equal to Minkowski, k neighbors equal to 70, passing the point weights equal to uniform. Another next command is is that we have to create another object is a y predict, how to predict our data. That is equal to kn passing the parameters x states y predict 1 equal to kn dot predict passing parameter x. Then you have to see the output here. Y predictor dot shape. 80 data is used for the testing purpose and remaining data is for the training the data. Then y-test data shape equal to 80 from sklearn dot matrix import accuracy of the score. You have to check the how accurate our model from the accuracy score. You have to import the libraries from sklearn dot matrix import accuracy score. Create another object accuracy score equal to passing the parameter that we have to directly pass here the parameter y-test comma y predict 1. We said that the 0.88% our model is actually providing the accuracy to us. We have to create a confusion matrix from sklearn.matrix. Import confusion matrix y-test comma y predict. Into that our array, we have to see that the passing 44,6. These are the value and 3 as unclassified classified or wrongly misclassified. The objects are here out of 80 data using the another method is for the creating model. If we are passing accuracy to our model, you have to use the range use the for loop here for I in range 1 comma 26 kn equal to k neighbors classifier passing the value of k neighbors value of k that is equal to I kn dot fit passing parameters xtrain and ytrain. Accuracy dot append function is used for here passing parameter accuracy score in bracket y-test and kn predicted the x-test. How to calculate the length of accuracy here if output is 25. Length of accuracy is 25. Then you check the graph is here. Another command is dot plt dot plot range comma 1 to 26 accuracy. You have to see that the graph how to range from 1 to 26. 0.88% our model provide the accuracy to us. Kn equal to k neighbors classifier and neighbors equal to 11. Kn fit in bracket xtrain and ytrain our data set. Use the output Kn classifier algorithm and use the attribute snaps here. Y predict equal to Kn dot predict in bracket xstate and see the accuracy of score y-test comma y predictor. It gives us 0.88% provide the accuracy to us. Thank you guys. We here to explain this data set that data set is the social network ads how to accuracy provide to us 0.88%. That's it guys. Thank you so much.